I just want to say he's telling the truth. Hear me out though.
Baby boomers have passed the mantle on to Generation X. You got Generation X women still trying to tell other Generation X women and younger women that the reason you are unmarried, that you are not finding success in long-term relationships with men of value, is not your fault. That's what they keep trying to tell you. All right, well, let's move black men out of it. Why can't you find any man? And then you start hearing this BS about, well, black women are the most racially loyal and this and that. That's crap. No. I have a question to all the women who keep pumping this stuff, and I find it disturbing that so many of these women claim to care about women's outcomes. Well, if you care about women's outcomes, when are you going to stop lying to them? When are you going to stop lying and stop saying that the problem is not that there are not enough fish? The problem is you're not the right bait. The problem is you focused on your career. You focused on your career. You focused on dealing with the wrong dudes, the wrong guys in your youth. You did not prioritize marriage in your youth because you wanted to live a different kind of life. You wanted to eat sushi and travel and this and that. And cool, you wanted to do all that. And then you wanted to turn around at 30 years old or at 35 years old with your frozen ass eggs and everything else. And you wanted to turn to the market and you wanted to pick an investment banker. You wanted an investment banker to be there, still pining for you like he did back in college when you were the shit. You wanted to date whoever you dated, do whatever you did, and then you wanted to turn her back around to the market on your terms, on your time frame, and get the kind of man you thought you deserved, and then have that man get on your program. Disney can't make this stuff up. And I am tired of you women still lying to these ladies, and you're a bunch of liars because you know better. I've listened to a lot of these women I've talked to these women. And it's funny, we can sit down and talk one-on-one, and then I can listen to how the more the women talk to women, the more they're starting to recognize the market is deluded. Women are deluded, but the bottom line is they will not tell women the truth. Why? Because if they tell women the truth, they won't have a business anymore.
I just want to say he's telling the truth. But it's not as if we just enjoy lying to one another. But women have been sold a bunch of lies, and a lot of it's come from other women. So, I mean, he's telling the truth. And as far as confronting these women, once we realize the lies that they've packaged up and sold to us, it's kind of hard to confront the women because usually there are mothers who've sold us these lies over time. And I must say that confronting a black mother and confronting her and saying, hey, you've lied to me all these years, that's just asking for division. So I would suppose that the easiest and best method is to go about just learning and relearning as a young woman, relearning everything that you've been told and everything that you've been lied to about, and informing yourselves, watching and listening to men and actually hearing what they have to say about what they want and what they think instead of our mothers. Because I mean, men are who we have to coexist with, especially if you're heterosexual. But me, I'm all about unity. I'm all about seeing the black family back together, rebuilding nations, black women and black men coming together and creating beautiful black children and staying together as a black family. I just think that is the only way that we could start actually bettering ourselves as a people. and we can truly thrive through this, from this. But yeah, I don't want to make this a long video. I just wanted to say Kevin Samuels be on some good stuff. Not everything he says is on point, but I actually haven't found one thing to disagree with him on. If you don't already watch him, check him out. He's on YouTube, he's on Instagram, and he's on Twitter. So just check him out. He's a really good dude. He knows what he's talking about. And if you're a woman really trying to find out what men really think,